yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can cover the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. These talking about making a name. I'm putting the jets, the ghost regretted to letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard, dash. 100 yard, dash. 100 yard, dash. 100 yard, dash. 100 yard, dash.
Taking care of me. Don't think. I smell. Harry.
Flying south, too.
Hey, must be my good luck.
Good news.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that G.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. This is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Wilson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
On 1st down, Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That pass complete to Jim Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a 1st down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Yeah. Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On 1st down, Brown. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Hey, look, I'm going to help you guys get better. I can get that medicine through.
First of all, get it through your head that they wouldn't put you in a sled team even if you did win, which won't happen, and if you did, it wouldn't matter.
Boris, did you ever think maybe you were the reason we had to play fly south?
If only your feet were spaced as your mouth.
Hey! You're starting. Wish me luck.
Luck? I don't wish you luck. I wish you sense. Good luck, Keto.
Come on, boy.
My partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They in great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I was the fastest player. You honestly think I'm not sure what the picture is?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so...
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Harrison, 82 yards.
Hey, bro, that was a dot, wasn't it?
And the Lions have taken the lead.
That was a hell of a dot. I didn't even know he was going to be that
where
open.
I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there.
It's crazy because Lamar only got 93 throw power.
Created a big play.
I'm like,
Yeah, you
man, how
said
you get it all the way
jumbled.
out there like
Definition
that?
of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Prater for the extra
I can't
point,
hear you, bro.
and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
Come on, man.
Everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Threw it straight to that man.
Wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was a horrible
And
read.
it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I can't hear you. What you say? Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
That's one thing I learned about Mad Quick.
It'll
You
go
don't know how
as
to
a
beat them
loss of
blitzes.
about
You
8
did.
as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down.
I'll kill a nigga with an out route all day.
The Steelers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to account for that?
But what you're hoping is
that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking scheme.
That's what
Maybe
Dion's
the
got.
max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Let me see you go poo-poo and get you some cookies. Nope, no. Make a water.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On third down, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Holt. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Watch out, watch out. 14, 14, run it.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Nigga got
A
Butterfinger.
surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more. And then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Now a clash of bodies here that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
He grabbed that motherfucker with one hand, didn't he? That boy dog. Oh, you gonna gun split closely, huh? Okay. Okay, I like gun split.
Offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force.
Savage ain't out there.
He could not hang on.
That man ain't Savage for no reason.
The first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go
have to
up
look
with the
at your team
defender
before we
and
stop.
find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
Who was on that man? That was Darius Slay. I thought Deion was finna take it. I'm kissing. Gunning Trey. You like that gunning Trey, huh?
42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get
I had somebody today
it's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn
beat
one
me
here
up
in
because I
this
audible
third
too much.
quarter.
But I like the audibles. I invite the audibles.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Check that.
Now Wilson throwing again. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across
the last
midfield at
cookie.
the 49.
I'll take advantage of it
Get
now.
9 there as that sets him up.
How many you
better
have?
for 3rd down.
Oh, look, y'all done made me drop. That's it. All gone.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Alert.
52, Mike, 52. Hey, come on, up.
Hey, alert.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Friday. Alert.
52's the mic, boy, 52.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Give me that.
And
Boy, that
Wilson's
defense
gonna
is
be
out there, bro.
intercepted a 3rd time.
You gotta admit I'm adjusting to your stuff.
And they finally
I'm an
his
adjuster.
return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Darren Waller, the
You got
intended
me.
receiver.
You're trying to catch me off guard. You got me a little bit, but I'm out there.
Line
I'm
of
just
scrimmage,
tired up
the
that Jeffrey
37
Okuda.
on
He
1st
at
and
99.
10.
So you know he out there. Baby, they can't see you, girl. Come here.
Here's Sanders.
Uh-oh.
And brought down, but not before they're inside
Number
the
3.
25. First down
Very,
Lions on
very
a pickup
cold.
of 13.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Right back to Sanders on first down.
Whoop.
And he'll get into the end zone.
I'm gonna put
Touchdown,
Palomalu on
Detroit.
skates.
Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Damn, but I feel it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'll probably get both. Get both. You want some ice? Hold on, let me hold on. Get some of mommy's water right here, and then I'll give you some ice in a minute.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now It's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Check. Under 10. Under 10. 10. One time.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, he's going to look deep for more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
96 speed back there. That's going to be hard to get it over his head.
Yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot, whirling in for the sack.
98 speed.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.